Hi Aries, this is Dana from Light Ray Tarot. I'm here to do your November 2021 reading. Bear with me. I have many clients, but this is my first attempt to do a YouTube channel, so we'll be working out the kinks as we go. All right, thanks for joining me. So, broken hearts here, Aries. Wow. There might be some people who have kind of stabbed you in the back here. Darn. All right. What else is going on for Aries? I hate to start that way. Okay, so the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords. What else is going on for Aries here? What else is going on for Aries? Aries in the month of November. The Chariot, also for the sign of Cancer. So what else is going on for Aries in this? Okay. So disappointment here with the Five of Cups and the Star, which is about healing. That's always good. Possibly healing from an Empress, so that is Taurus or Libra. Tell me more about what's going on for Aries in the month of November 2021. Spirit of Pentacles, so that would be the Knight of Pentacles. And here we have the Fool card, so that's new beginnings. And the cause of all this is the Nine of Pentacles, wish fulfillment. So you are really going for some wish fulfillment here. Clearly, you did not start there with the Three of Swords, okay? So, tell me what's going on with Aries, November 2021. What's going on for the sign of Aries in November 2021? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about time invested and really looking at your crops and saying, am I going to have, am I going to be able to reap any rewards from these crops or no? Okay, so, and those are your thoughts here because Emperor is at the bottom of the deck with that. So Five of Cups here. Tell me about the Five of Cups for Aries in the month. So a judgment call. So you may have been disappointed here and ended a cycle with someone here with the Ten of Cups at the bottom. It may be, these are the cards that speak of divorce. So you may have made a judgment call based on a heartbreak and time invested with one or more people, Aries. Okay, tell me about this Heart of Swords, this Queen of Swords. I mean, the Queen of Swords is definitely about you having been through a lot of pain in your life and really enforcing your boundaries and standing your ground with your boundaries here for healing. Okay, so here we've got this this sort of this moon, and this moon image is about just releasing certain things, deciding what to release. It's it's winter, so things are a little false or a little cold, excuse me. And so this winter you may be really thinking about your boundaries and what you are releasing, so that you can heal completely and start this new journey. Here we've got the Fool twice on the table here. So tell me about this Star card for the sign of Aries. The Star card is also for the sign of Aquarius. So what's going on with the Star card and Aries in the month of November? We've got the, we've really got this, okay, after winter starts to go away and the spring starts, that's when that healing is really going to show itself, I feel here, and all the releasing is done. So sort of a solar return thing, because the offerings that you've been getting and possibly from an Aquarius, you're just not sure about you may have come out of a lot of tower moments there, and so you just are keeping to yourself and you don't know what to make of that. Maybe it's unclear. So tell me about this Chariot card for the sign of Aries in the month of November 2021. The Chariot. You don't know whether to move forward, whether to move somewhere. You may be confused about a Cancer having to do with you were working towards something here, and now you are confused. That's 2 8s, by the way. So with the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. So tell me about the Spirit of Pentacles here. What about this Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles is the sign for Taurus. It's also the slowest moving knight in the deck. The Magician, okay? And oddly enough, the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, which also symbolizes the sign of Taurus. So there might be a Taurus here who was playing tricks, trying to manifest something here and possibly manipulate. We'll get some more, a bigger read on that. But this is about starting new, possibly with a Taurus for some of you. Here we've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So that's for the sign of Taurus and Libra. And it is about a new beginning here, okay? So let's find some more things out about the situation. So time invested and heartbreak. So I also have a feeling that might have to do with somebody you're dealing with as well, who has gone through a lot of heartbreak and a lot of things that they've invested in, okay? And they're disappointed and they're making a judgment call on those things. So tell me about what Aries needs to know about the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. What do you really want? Okay, so they're asking you to, and here's Creator Earth. So this is speaking of this Earth sign again, and it's saying, what do you really want? You know, what do you really want to create now? You know, you've come from heartbreak possibly, and what do you really want to create now? All right, so tell me about this Judgment card and the 5 of Cups for the sign of Aries in November 2021. Tell me about that. Tell me about that. Bliss is worth creating from. So you are, and it has to do with making a mission statement for your soul. Like where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You just need to really get clear about that, because you know, you've been disappointed in the past. You've had a lot of disappointments, you know. Even the Raven is looking in the other direction. Like, what do I want here? You know, a judgment call has been made, and with this card, bliss is worth creating from. You want to be happy. You want happiness here. So what is this Queen of Swords and the Moon here? So what is the Queen of Swords and the Moon saying for Aries? So the now. So and the spark of the hustle. So basically this is saying that you know, this winter time you're really enforcing your boundaries and you are creating things now. You are absolutely at the end of your rope, possibly. You're at the end of your dollar, you're at the end of your lease, you're at the end of something, and you really want to hustle, okay? You might be just completely exacerbated, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay. Tongue-tied. Maybe somebody is tongue-tied. Maybe a Queen of Swords and an air sign female is tongue-tied. Maybe you are tongue-tied here. It's because welcome the divine masculine is right underneath that. So, but the spark of the hustle. So You're going after something you want, and you're going after it now. And it looks like it's because you've eliminated some things and you've got your boundaries up and you're making that happen. So that's what's happening right now. All right, so tell me about this star and this card for the season of spring here. So some of you guys might be fearlessly expressing yourself, okay? And with follow through at the bottom, doing something that you've always wanted to do, okay? So tell me about this Eight of Swords and the Chariot. Tell me about the Eight of Swords and the Chariot for the sign of Aries for November 2021. Tell me about that, okay? Rise, okay? So, and choose who you are becoming. So moving forward, you may not know what to do, but you're definitely going to a new level. And you are choosing who you want to become. Maybe you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak in the past, and you are just choosing to rise and choosing who you are becoming because of all of this, you know, and following through. Okay. So tell me about this Magician and the Spirit of Pentacles. What, the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Tell me about that for Aries. Okay. Overthinking can spoil the magic. So possibly there was a situation with a Taurus who was a magician, and somebody is overthinking something. They're just thinking way too much about it. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. So they're saying, you know, cut the cords of doubt. So there's some overthinking and some doubt happening, and more fun has to be interjected into the situation. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with that. The Hierophant has fill your cup with sacred giggles, and the Fool, and cut the cords of doubt in your new beginning with the Empress. Okay, so what else does Aries need to know for the month of November 2021? It's not what you think, okay? It's not what you think. So boundaries are needed now. Okay, what's that about? So tell me about what does Aries need to know? We've got don't back down, but don't be aggressive either. Okay, that may be about those boundaries. And appreciation for what's going well brings rewards. Okay, and doing something creative here. So doing something fun and creative and appreciating what's going well. Do you even really want this? So somebody has a lack mentality here, and you are deciding whether you even really want this, okay? So maybe that's the it's not what you think here. So tell me about this it's not what you think. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we've got show them the door, okay? And in love with the fantasy. So there's somebody who possibly, you know, it's not really, you know, what you think it is. It's not this, you know, this person was possibly just in love with the fantasy. You're supposed to show them the door, and you realize it's not what you thought it was. Let's find out more about, because change your focus is at the bottom of this. So maybe there's some people involved with an earth sign, and somebody's just in love with the fantasy of it all. They're not really in love with you. You're supposed to show them the door, and you know, it's not really, you know, what you think it is, but you know, they want you to work on your confidence here when it has to regard to the situation. Okay, tell me more about what Aries needs to know. Okay, this will take some finessing. Okay, you guys might be two peas in a pod, but compromise is needed. because there's some kind of possible jealousy having to do with a romantic getaway. Oh boy, talk about opening up a can of worms at the end of the reading. Addictions may be affecting this situation, and someone thinks you're too good for them and lacks confidence. All right, well, that might be some of your story here, where somebody has addictions and is lacking confidence in the situation. You both know it, but no one is talking. So, and it looks like it could be a great idea here. And you do need to ask for what you want and be direct. It's kind of implying that you need to take charge of the situation because you both know it, but no one is talking about something. And it could be about this addictions affecting the situation. So have that conversation, because until that's fixed, possibly boundaries are needed. And don't back down, but don't be too aggressive either. Compromise and appreciation for what's going well will be the finessing that the situation might need. Okay, and but you really need to ask yourself if you really want this, because you might be two peas in a pod, and someone may have a romantic getaway planned here, but there's jealousy in the situation. Okay, let's just get another card on that jealousy. Okay, what's this jealousy about for Aries and in the month of November? Okay. Okay, so again, addictions are affecting the situation came up. So, someone maybe a diamond in the rough, right? Having to do with this jealousy. What is your love language? So you really probably need to, if you both knew what your love language was, then possibly this jealousy could be curbed. There's definitely somebody who looks like they're a decent person, but they're kind of rough around the edges, and saving your money for something unexpected, possibly this romantic getaway. All right, Aries. All right, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in, and come back in December for your December 2021 reading. I do give private readings. That information is below. Thank you so much for listening.